Good morning, guys. I decided that I'm gonna start documenting things for me, stop overcompensating, stop overthinking simple shit. Like I've been saying that I want to start documenting my return to my spiritual journey. I want to start making videos again. But I've just decided like the pressure of making videos, even though nobody's watching, that's kind of where the pressure comes from, is like, oh, am I doing all this work for nothing? But then I just realized like I just want to do it for me. I want to document me returning back to my spiritual journey, and so it can hold me accountable to make sure that I'm like, okay, I'm doing this at this time, like I'm really going to stick to it. If you know me, that I was on my spiritual journey before. I had gone through a really bad situational breakup, I guess, and it took a real big toll on me. And I think that I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did if I hadn't gone through that hurt. So these past couple days, I've been having so much trouble sleeping. I've never had insomnia. I've never had issues just sleeping. I've never had problems like that. And then I just realized, like, what reason can I not go to sleep? Like, I've just been thinking real deep thoughts lately, really thinking about who I am. What does it mean to be me? All the people that are in this body. Like, what? Just because you're you doesn't mean that you're one theme, you're one aesthetic, you're one idea, you're multiple people. So I was just thinking about that last night, and I was watching Pretty Boy XO on YouTube and thinking about my spiritual journey. And then I was listening to Heinz video this morning, and I was just like, I'm in a new headspace now. Like, the shit that I was doing before, we're not doing that no more. We're moving with positive energy. We're moving with reassurance. We're moving with love. We're moving with kindness. Like, I'm not trying to be that person that I was no more. Not everybody's going to understand the message. Not everybody's going to get it, but I get it. That's all that really matters to me. Like, I just laid in my bed. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. And you know me, like, once the lights turn off, I'm good to go. But I was still up, and I just opened my little journal and I just started writing. Like, I had watched this black woman, I can't remember her name, on YouTube. She did the video about the identity switch, and I was just like, we had talked about it. I wrote about it a little bit after I watched it. I thought about it, but then I pushed it at the back of my mind. But I was thinking about it a lot that night, and I just went in my journal. I was like, okay, so who do you want to be? Like, if you feel like what you're doing right now isn't the real you, or you're not sure. Because the biggest problem that I've been battling right now, guys, is like, am I who I say I am, or am I who is socially acceptable right now? Because sometimes I think that, and I know there's not a lot of people that's going to be that real with themselves, but sometimes I think that we are a reflection of social media. Like, am I doing things because I like doing it, or am I doing it because I've seen it on social media and that's what other people like to see? So, like, I feel like spirituality to me is real. Like, my spirituality journey kind of fell off because I had a scary encounter. Truth had came to me in a dream about someone that I really cared about. And it freaked me out because I don't think I was in that headspace to handle that truth. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to help that person. So I think I just kind of fell off my spiritual journey after that. So now I just feel like this is a part of your culture. I'm Haitian. Like, I feel like I'm very spiritually in tune. My family has been spiritually in tuned. And I just feel like I'm not going to keep letting other people's perceptions of who I feel like I am or what people think get in the way of who I know I am. So that's what I've been thinking about a lot. I had to get that off my chest as soon as I got out the shower. Like, I couldn't just brush it back to the back of my head like I usually do. So I'm gonna start making like these little diary entries for me. These aren't going to be as super duper personal as like my journal, but like this is for me. And if anybody else like resonates with my message, I would like definitely talk to me in the comments if you want. Yeah, I mean, I'll see y'all when I got clothes on. So I just finished my affirmations while, putting my lotion on. I've always had difficulty with my affirmations, to be honest. I always just feel weird doing it, but I told myself, like, we're going to commit today. We're going to commit. I woke up after I made the decision that I was going back on my spiritual journey. I just woke up with, like, all this energy. So it was like, I know I'm making the right choice. So I did my affirmations while lotioning up and perfume on. I felt like loving on myself while I do my affirmations makes me more comfortable. I'm in the process of trying to decide what to wear. I didn't want to record, because as you can see, my lace. But one of my affirmations was to be gentle with myself. So if you got a problem with the lace, fix it for me. That's all. So I don't know what I'm about to put on, y'all. That reminds me, I need to put no deodorant on. But yeah, y'all, I've just really been thinking about, my life and some of the stuff that I've been through and shit. And just, things like I'm aware of not only harm people have done to me, but harm that I've done to others. And I've just been thinking, like, do I want to apologize? That's kind of where my head's been at these past couple of days, is if I want to apologize. I don't really know. Like, I know that the situation that I'm thinking about in my head right now, that I'm sorry about it, I was coming at this person from a place of hurt and, said unnecessary things. And it's like, I know for a fact that this person hurt me, and I don't feel like my apology discredits what they've done. However, at the same time, it's like, I know for a fact I don't want to pursue a relationship, a friendship, nothing. I just want to, I don't know, like, I don't want to say atone for my sins, but like, I just want to get that out off of my chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out how I would go about that, because it's like, I do want to just be like, I'm sorry for speaking to you from a place of hurt. I was speaking from insecurity, pain. But at the same time, it's like, I hope you can't see my under like this. At the same time, it's like, you brought me to that place, But I have to be accountable for my own actions and not place the blame all on that person, because I could have just ended the conversation before it got there. But I allowed it to keep going at the end of the day. Making sure you can't see my panties. But yeah, I allowed them to get me to that headspace. So, it's not one-sided. So I've had that on my heart. Well, really, I've had that on my heart ever since I said what I said. I felt bad. This person was a good person outside of the type of relationship we had. So, I felt like, well, backstory. If you know me, probably don't. I'm very easily embarrassed. Like, I don't want to say I take everything to heart. It sounds like I'm a sensitive person, but I am low-key sensitive person. Like, I really do overthink what people say to me, how people treat me. And then, this year alone was already just such a bad year for me. I was already in a place of hurt coming into this year. So it was like, I let little things take me over the edge where it doesn't need to. So yeah, with that in context. So, you know, sometimes when I blow up on somebody, it's not even something that they did in the moment. It's probably something that I didn't speak about previously and just let sit on my heart without saying anything. That's usually what it is. So, you know, I've been thinking about that and how I'm gonna move forward with that. I kind of want to get a personal journal for when I'm out and just want to write, because I write in my iPad. I was gonna say tablet, my iPad. I've been writing consistently in that. At least I can say that, you know, I've had some goals, venting less, complaining less, that I've been really making headway on. I've been journaling more consistently. Like sometimes it'd be weeks in between or maybe days, but I've been consistently journaling in my iPad for about, I think, 2 years or a year. I'm pretty sure it's been 2. So yeah. So I just want to get one for when I'm actually out, because usually by the time I get home, whatever headspace I was in, sometimes I'm not in that headspace anymore, and I kind of want to write when I'm in that headspace and just, you know, because my actions, they're gonna happen by the time I get home. If not, I'm gonna dwell on it. So I've been thinking about that. We'll finish this conversation after I get me some tea and some breakfast. So y'all just kind of come upstairs with me. Actually, now that I think about it, there's no point in stopping the camera. Y'all could just come with. So let me cover that up. Actually, looks like a dick. Sorry. Well, my video could take it down if I cuss too much. So yeah, my phone is updating. Well, it's supposed to be updating. It's done. It looks so cute. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Hold up. Goddamn. Yeah. I'm not trying to be like super serious with this video or nothing. But I just feel like I wanted to feel like we're on a FaceTime call. You know, like I want it to be interpersonal. I don't want that pressure of trying to make everything perfect and all that other stuff. Let's see if I can put my shit up here. Lord have mercy. Ooh. Is it going to stay? Is the question. That is a lot of space that you don't see. I'm gonna delete this part. Let me fidget in. Still don't like it. Okay, that's actually way better. So I'm gonna edit out all that stuff. But yeah, I just be wanting this to feel like a FaceTime call. I don't want the pressure of trying to make everything aesthetically pleasing. Like, I don't care that much. What was I about to say? I mean, I just updated to iOS 16 because I never had no space. This is my lock screen. I love me some Lil Uzi, but I recently been thinking about changing it to something else. I've had a bunch of wallpapers saved on my Pinterest, so I was thinking about switching it to something motivational or something, you know. I believe our moon moved into Saturn. I believe so. I'm still working on the astrology stuff. I got my angel numbers down, dream meanings and stuff like that, the little stuff. but like the astrology side of it, I still haven't gotten the hang of it. But I seen this video yesterday, and it could be BS, I don't know, but it resonated with me. And basically in the video, this guy was talking about how the moon has moved into Saturn, and you may be like, regrets might be at the forefront of your mind right now, or you might be missing someone, stuff like that. And it was like, I feel like the original situation that happened that made me enter my spiritual journey, that person has been on my mind the past 2 days. So when I seen that video, I was like, okay, because like, I can't really say that, I don't want to say that I'm not over it, because I have no choice but to be. But at the same time, okay, what I'm about to say is going to contradict that, but it's like, I'm over it because I have to be. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like you could be over something and still be in a place of regret, you know? You know, people say regrets are the most powerful thing. So, you know, once I see that video, I was like, okay, like, I'm not spiraling. This year has been like really, really hard. Like, I've had some really bad nights just crying, not days where I don't want to talk to nobody. And people know me, I like to talk, but you know, I felt like I had nobody. So I've been doing pretty well, not being depressed and stuff. Hold on. Okay. I've been doing really well, not being like depressed. Like, obviously I have my days it just comes with depression. I can't control it, but I've been working on like not staying in that headset, in that mind space. So there's that. I wanted to go watch the new Wakanda movie because everybody's spoiling it and shit, but I don't really want to be out. That's another thing. I used to really love going out all the time, but I just feel like every time I'm out, I feel like I just wasted my time. So now I've just been in the crib. Like, I go out if my best friend's going out, but if anything, I just want to be home, surprisingly. So I'm gonna see if I can find that movie online. I really just want to go to the dollar store and pick up some stuff. Like, I want to pick up some exfoliating gloves. Like, I do a lot of my affirmations either when I'm putting lotion on or in the shower when I'm rubbing on myself. I don't know. My affirmations only really work. Well, not work, but I only really feel comfortable doing it when I'm rubbing on myself. That's weird. Yeah. So I just want to find the movie online or something like that. Or I'll probably just watch something else. And I just want to, you know, go to the dollar store, pick me up some exfoliating gloves, maybe a scrub or something. I have to dip clean because I'm having a new client on tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. So, you know, that's really all for today. I'll probably talk to y'all tonight, see how I'm feeling. Bye, guys. Hey, besties. It's now the nighttime. I'm about to go to bed or whatever. And, you know, I didn't really have a big plan for my first video. This being my little diary entry, but I almost forgot to end off the video until someone from my past had messaged me. And you know how literally at the beginning of this video I was talking about the moon moving into Saturn and then how feelings for old people can come up, da da da. So this old person had messaged me, and they had messaged me prior, but they never told me who they was. And I was like, who's this? Who's this? They finally told me who they was today. And I had to think about, what do I really want for myself? And I just had to really come with the reality that I cannot keep moving the way I used to move if I want new results. Like, you can't keep doing the same old stuff and expecting different outcomes. So that made me really think about, like, I gotta be on the right path. Like, I made the right choice this morning, and I just gotta keep making the right choices, because it's so easy to keep going back down that toxic road. Like, I don't know about other people, but you know, I ain't gonna say too much. Was that a nip slip? I'm not gonna say too much, but you know, I feel like some girls like myself sometimes get caught up in the attention of other people or the idea of the other people, and you make decisions that you know, one, aren't good for you, two, are just dumb as hell. Because, like, yeah, it's just, we ain't get too into it, but it was just like confirmation for me that I knew that I was making the right choice and stuff. Like, yeah, we literally haven't been sleeping. All we've been doing is thinking about our lives, our identity, who we really are, and stuff like that, trying to make sense of it all. Wake up this morning like that, going back on my journey. I'm gonna do it for real this time. Not that I wasn't doing it for real last time, but like, when shit gets dark, I'm gonna keep going. And literally a message from somebody so unexpected, and I could have easily decided to disrespect myself and my temple and culture, the hookup culture and stuff like that. I could have easily been like, yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then when you really take a step back and be like, do you deserve that? Does he deserve that? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really going to bring yourself back to that place? And I decided, you know what? I'm not. So, it's the little wins. I just wanted to add before I go to sleep, don't mind my skincare on my face. But I just thought it was so crazy because my morning affirmations was literally, I respect myself. That was one of them. And the other one was, I'm be gentle with others and be gentle with myself. Y'all. There's a camera. Y'all. Literally. That is crazy. That is literally just so crazy to me, because I literally had those affirmations this morning, and then basically I feel like it was a test, like ran into a test that was like, are you going to affirm those affirmations, or are you going to just keep doing them same toxic patterns and toxic behaviors and then be wondering why you don't get the results that you want? Like, I just had to say that real quick, because it's like, that really just solidified what I had felt this morning. Anyway, love you guys. Good night, bestie.